Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Leah Brianna. So I just want to say, I don't know how we're here. Like, is this even reality? Like, I feel like last week I was opening presents for Christmas and now we're already in February. Like, where is 2019 going? Like, slow down. But since we are here in February, I just wanted to create a Valentine's Day look for you guys. So without further ado, let's go play. As always, I need to start by toning my face. I always use the Thayer's Rose Petal toner, so for today I'm using the Badescu Aloe Vera toner. If I'm not using the rose one, I'm definitely using this one. I love it. As you can see, my bottle's almost finished. It's so lightweight and refreshing, so I usually just pop this on if I'm going out in the morning or going to do groceries and don't really need makeup, because it just refreshes your face and doesn't leave it dry. And to me, it's hydrating, so I love that about it as well. So also, because it's Valentine's Day, I'm going to be using products that I love and I can't live without. So this toner is one, and we'll get into the others later. As you all know, this is my favorite face base moisturizer ever, which is the Bobbi Brown face base with vitamin E and shea butter. So for a primer, of course, I'm going to be using the YSL Blur Primer. If you haven't tried this yet, please go do so. Like, I know it's pricey, but if you can, run into Sephora and ask them for a sample and just try it out. I promise you won't regret it. It's so good. I don't know if you can see on camera, but it does blur any little imperfections that I have, and I usually have bigger pores around here and here, so it definitely just blends everything together and makes my makeup look like flawless. So I got these two palettes for Christmas. These are the Greek Goddess collection from Lunar Beauty. Lunar Beauty was a brand made by beauty influencer Manny MUA. He's a YouTuber, so you could definitely go check out his channel. I love him so much. I don't want to ramble on about the palettes, but I just want you guys to appreciate the packaging. Like, I'm a sucker for packaging, and this packaging, like, is so beautiful to me. And I did get to play with the palette, the eyeshadow palette, once before, like really quickly before going out to dinner, and I did like how the eyeshadows applied, but I wanted to play with it more. So what better day to play with it than for Valentine's Day. One of the palettes is an eyeshadow palette, and I'm like living for these colors. Look at that, just beautiful. And then the second palette from the collection is a highlight palette, which is this. Let me go put on some brows and I'll be right back. Someone did ask me if I could do a full tutorial on how I do my eyebrows, and that is coming, don't worry. My next video, I do want to do like an everyday makeup look for you guys, and my eyebrows have a lot to do with that look, so stay tuned. It is coming. I will show you a step-by-step on how I get my eyebrows like this. So moving on, I'm going to use my Smashbox CC cream to cover up my dark spots. So I really don't put this all over my face. I just put this on the spots that I have dark spots, or like if I have breakout. I put it on like little pimples I do have on my face as well. So like I said, I want to use products that I love today, but I feel like I've been using this foundation in almost all my videos that I made so far, which is the Matte and Poreless Maybelline Fit Me foundation. So for the heck of this video, I'm going to use my almost dropped everything on my table. My old gold, and it's literally like on its last drop, but I'm gonna use it for this video. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I should show you it like that. It's upside down because I'm trying to get the last drop for you guys. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna repurchase this. I just wanted to try out new foundations, which is why I haven't bought this back yet, but this foundation never did me wrong. Like, it's such a good foundation, so I'm gonna use it for this video. If I can find my brush. For a shade reference, I am the color 4N2 Spice Sand. So as you all know, I always use the Y6 brush from Morphe and my Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist to blend all my foundation together. I was watching Laura Lee's review on Morphe the other day, and I heard through her that they are getting rid of the Y6 brush, but they do have one coming out from their collection their M collection called M6 brush, which is fairly the same as the Y6. I think it's just a little bit taller. I think the Y6 is sold out, but I'm telling you, like, this brush is like a holy grail when blending your foundation out. And if you can't get this one, you should definitely try the M6 brush. Oh, let's get a little spritz. Moving on, I'm taking Painterly and using that as my eyeshadow base. I just take my fingers to blend that in. I think first I'm gonna tap in to this shade right here. Taking my Morphe M573 brush. I'm just gonna add that into my crease and just start building my color. Next, I'm tapping into this color right here. I think the name is Artemis. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing this. Anyone that knows me knows I cannot speak. I'm the worst when it comes to speaking. As I'm looking at it, I feel like there's so many looks I can create with it, which is great because I hate when I buy a palette and I feel like I could only get like 1 or 2 uses from it, but I still buy it anyways because those 1 or 2 uses in my head is worth it. But when I look at a palette, I know I can get like an everyday look, an evening look, a run to the mall look out of it. I feel like I'm getting a great bang for my buck, so this is definitely one of those palettes. I want to tap into Aphrodite, which is this color right here. Hey Siri, who is the Greek goddess for love? Ooh, I was right. Okay, so Aphrodite is the Greek goddess for love. So look at me using the Greek goddess for love for Valentine's Day. So yeah, we're gonna apply Aphrodite all over our lid. I'm actually gonna tap back into Artemis and just run it on top just to have a seamless blend and no harsh lines. So I'm gonna tap back into Aphrodite and just run that across my lower lash line. I'm gonna clean up my eyes a little bit and then I like to work back on it after, so I'm gonna do my concealer now. For today's concealer, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I am the shade Natural Beige. Gonna add some lashes. Let's cue in Cool Lash Transition now. And they're on. These are the Lilly lashes in, gosh, I would love to let you know in what. Oh, Boston. Got it right there. Right there. I like them. They're not as heavy as like Miami and stuff, which I like, and they're flirty for today. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish up my eye look now. We're gonna take Aphrodite, which is the color all over our lip, and then also grab these 2 colors right at the bottom here and put that all in our lower lash line. Am I the only one that, like, as soon as I'm doing my makeup, my nose starts to run? Like, is that weird? Like, is there something wrong with me? Can you guys let me know? Like, if that happens to you guys, or is it just me? And I feel like I don't have any around right now. I usually just take a Q-tip and stick it up there and just like grab all the liquid so it doesn't run down and ruin my makeup, but it's just so annoying. Okay. And then what I like to do is just take my transition color and then run that right below my lash line so it looks like it's given the same effect. I want you guys to see. So I'm sorry I look weird, but literally right under my lash line. I want to stay a dark soul because I am a dark soul, so I'm not going to add Calypso. I'm not going to use any glitter shades in this look just because like it's not what I'm going for today, but maybe if I was to go with a shade on top, you can use like this guy right here or this guy. And if you wanted to go more in the dark shade and keep it dark, I would add Calypso on top of my lid, which is a beautiful color as well. I do always use glitter in my tear duct just to brighten up my eyes, so I will be doing that. So let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. I'm taking the color Iris, which is this glitter shade right here, and I'm gonna apply that in my inner tear duct. Give a little spritz first so that I don't have fallout. I'm just gonna add that right by my tear duct. Perfect. So for today's bronzer, I'm gonna use an oldie. I'm using MAC Studio Sculpt Defining Powder in the shade Dark Deep. I like that it's lightweight because some bronzers, as soon as you tap into it, like it applies to your face so harshly and you have to like take 40 years to blend it out. This is like buildable. For blush today, I'm using another oldie. I love this blush so much and it smells amazing. It's the Style by Hrush from Tarte. It comes with eyeshadows as well, but I'm going to be tapping into the blush right here, which is called Cheeky. I'm going to be using, if I can find it, my Morphe E4 brush to apply my blush. As you can tell, I love using Morphe brushes. I just feel like they're a great bang for your buck because they work really, really well and they're affordable, which is like the best thing when it comes to makeup. Next, I'm going to be adding eyeliner. Today I'm using the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the color 0. As no surprise, I'm going to be using the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. Ooh, it smells so good. I'm just going to let that sink in. While my setting mist dries, I'm just going to take a little banana powder from Ben Nye and add that underneath my eye. I usually do this to brighten my under eye, and also I don't want a harsh line where I applied my blush, so it really helps. And then I just take whatever is left on my brush and apply it to like my nose, my chin, and my forehead. For today's highlight, I'm using another oldie, which is MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Soft and Gentle, and I'm applying it with my R36 brush from Morphe. And of course, I need to clean up my eyebrows and add mascara. I'm going to be using Too Faced's Better Than Sex mascara. Then as always, I'm going to take my ABH Brow Definer and Clear Brow Gel to clean up my brows. This step might not seem like much, but it does make a difference in darkening up your eyebrows and making them more defined. Because you don't want to be walking around with ashy eyebrows now, do we? And then just our clear brow gel. Last step is the lips. So I'm going to be taking Kylie's liquid lipstick and Dolce and applying that all over my lips. And then finally, I'm gonna run MAC's lip liner in the color Oak all over on top. Now to set my whole look together, I'm gonna be using Urban Decay's All Nighter Setting Powder. which you guys should know is my favorite. I almost forgot to use the Lunar Beauty highlight palette for you guys. I am gonna tap into the color Muse. Oh my Lanza. Let's just blend it so it's not a harsh line. So pretty, look at that, wow. I'm like in love. This is probably my new highlight palette. So yeah, my overall review has to be, I love these palettes. Like, I love the formula, it applies well, it looks great. I mean, I don't have anything bad to say about it. Again, I feel like he really did a great job picking the colors in this palette. And both palettes actually really great selection. Yeah, nothing bad to say about these palettes. I would definitely recommend them to you guys. So if you were wondering before if you should get them, definitely get them. You ever just look at yourself like, damn. So I just want to wish you guys a happy Valentine's Day. I love you guys for being here and watching and just supporting me and supporting my channel. It really means a lot to me. And honestly, if you're single, you can celebrate Valentine's Day with your family, with your friends, and yourself. I'm a firm believer of loving yourself before you can love anyone else. And it is important to love yourself, and you should remind yourself that you love yourself and you respect yourself. It's really important in life. So maybe buy yourself a dozen roses this Valentine's Day. It'll make a difference. Thank you guys again for being here and watching. Bye!